On October 13, 2024, the dining hall at the Binyamina training base was filled with soldiers eating dinner. Without a single siren or warning, an explosive quadcopter dropped through the roof and detonated. This airspace is supposedly protected by an impenetrable, multi-billion-dollar shield. Systems like the Iron Dome use overlapping radar and interceptors to track and destroy incoming projectiles with near-total coverage. But the drone that pierced this network was a commercial quadcopter, assembled from 3D printed plastic and civilian electronics for roughly $400. The Binyamina strike forced a re-evaluation of the entire defense network, revealing how specific physics and software choices have created gaps for asymmetric forces to exploit. Traditional air defense radar is optimized to look up, searching the sky for the predictable high-altitude arcs of incoming ballistic rockets. But tactical drones fly nap of the Earth, staying low and utilizing natural valleys and tree lines to mask their approach below the conventional radar horizon. Even if radars catch a glimpse of the aircraft, the software prioritizes efficiency. Algorithms automatically filter out slow, low-altitude objects as ground clutter or flocks of birds to keep the system from overloading. These specific filters, designed to help the defense system focus on high-speed missiles, perfectly render it blind to a quadcopter. When a drone is spotted, a modern military's primary response is to deploy electronic warfare. They flood the area with electromagnetic noise, jamming radio frequencies to sever the pilot's control link. But a tactical adaptation first seen in Ukraine bypasses the airwaves entirely. Instead of a radio antenna, the drone is connected to its operator by a physical spool of glass fiber-optic cable, as thin as dental floss. As the drone flies, this physical tether unspools. Video and steering commands travel through the glass as pulses of light. Emitting no electromagnetic signature, the drone renders traditional jamming and GPS spoofing arrays completely useless, leaving them no signal to lock onto or disrupt. A few dollars of glass fiber has neutralized billions invested in modern electronic warfare doctrine. If a drone reaches ground forces, its final obstacles are physical armor and automated active protection systems designed to instantly shoot down incoming high-speed missiles. But an FPV drone is flown in real time by a human wearing a virtual reality headset. This allows the pilot to make unpredictable mid-air adjustments and hover in place, unlike a missile locked onto a single path. Using this visual feed, the pilot bypasses protective netting, targets vulnerable structural gaps, flying into open crew hatches or rear engine grills. Algorithm-driven active armor systems cannot reliably anticipate the reactive, highly erratic maneuvers of a weapon controlled by a human mind. This chart illustrates the financial disparity of drone warfare. To destroy a weapon made of $400 worth of consumer-grade plastic, a defender often fires an interceptor missile costing $50,000. When offensive forces launch continuous, synchronized waves of these aircraft, the economic logic of the defense system collapses. Even if a military intercepts every threat in the sky, the cost of the defense itself becomes a path to bankruptcy. Because high-tech shields are failing, advanced militaries are falling back on primitive solutions. Multi-million-dollar armored vehicles are being buried in trenches and draped in physical nets to tangle drone propellers. Infantry units are now adopting localized countermeasures, outfitting standard service rifles with AI-assisted smart scopes to help individual soldiers manually shoot drones out of the air. The defense against the weapon of the future has regressed to a soldier aiming a rifle at the sky. The FPV drone demonstrates that raw firepower and massive budgets do not guarantee supremacy. On the modern battlefield, lethality belongs to whoever adapts the fastest.